This is Checking In, a show where I, Kaylyn Kyle, call up familiar names and faces from the world of sport to say hello, chit-chat about this and that, and discuss the challenges of being housebound. Today, I'll be checking in on Everton and England defender Michael Keane. All right, firstly, thank you so much for checking in with us. How are you, where are you, and who are you with?
I'm very good, thanks. I'm just at home in Manchester with my little brother and my dog, Vinny. He's keeping me occupied. Obviously, we're only allowed out once a day here, so I'll take him out once and then my brother will take him out another time. And apart from that, just keeping fit. I've turned my garage into a little gym over the last few weeks and still got a few more bits to come, so I've been working out in there.
Okay, so I want to ask you about that. So obviously you're with Everton right now. Do you guys have like Zoom lessons together of workouts or with the one-on-one with the trainers, or how are you keeping in contact with your teammates and your training staff?
Yeah, we've had one Zoom sort of meeting, but it wasn't fitness-wise. It was looking at clips. So it was me and one of the other defenders with the assistant manager, just refreshing the memory on the last probably 5 or 6 games and what we can do better and the way we like to play. But fitness-wise, we got sent a program by the strength and conditioning coach about 2-3 weeks ago, when we just sort of stick to that weekly. And if we want to adapt it, we can we've got freedom to sort of do what we want, but we have to log every session we do on an app. So they see what we do and how hard it was and stuff.
Oh, amazing. Okay, well, to viewers that don't know, you're actually a twin. Will Keane is your twin. So now he plays for Ipswich. Have you guys shared what Everton's training sessions are like as opposed to Ipswich, or kind of what you like from your training session and swapping?
We've definitely been speaking a lot. Most days are FaceTiming and telling what I've been up to, and he sends me videos of what he's been doing. It's a bit different, to be fair. He's got a lot of poles and hurdles and things like that. He's got a big garden where he's living down there, so he can do a lot more of that kind of work, whereas mine's more treadmill, leg weights kind of thing. So we've actually got different equipment, so we're doing different things, but keeping in contact.
Amazing. Okay, so now obviously it's a crazy time for everyone. So I want to ask you some of your recommendations. So what Netflix series are you watching, if any, at the moment?
Well, yeah, I'm on it a lot at the minute, to be fair. About 4 days ago, I finished Ozark season 3, which is really good.
How good is it?
Oh, that's so good. And have you seen Money Heist? I've literally just finished it a few hours ago.
No, I haven't.
Money Heist. So after Ozark, I went to Money Heist. Season 4 came out about 5 days ago, and I've just finished that as well. So I'd recommend them too.
Amazing. Now, if you are into reading, what book would you be reading, and what would you recommend to your fans tuning in?
I'm not the biggest reader, to be honest, but the other day I did actually buy a book in the shop and I read it. Well, I read it last week. It's actually here because I'm in my office. It's Anne Middleton, It's an SAS book about leadership and stuff.
Amazing.
So yeah, I read that. That's the first book I've read in a good while, to be fair, but I enjoyed it.
That's okay. You're one book more than me. I don't think I've ever started and finished a book. I'm usually the one to like read the first chapter and then like to read the last couple pages to see what happens. But you're well ahead of me. Movies. Have you watched any movies? Obviously, you can't go to the cinema, but any at home.
To be honest, no. I'm not a massive movie person. I prefer box sets and series.
Okay. Really? Okay.
So I can't say I've watched a movie recently.
Okay, well, I know that you haven't touched a football in quite some time, but videos went viral of the toilet paper challenge. Now, what we have going on with Checking In is we have a leaderboard of how many times you can keep it up. So I'm going to give you 3 opportunities. Do you have a roll of toilet paper in your office?
Yeah.
Okay. You're willing to do this, correct?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
I am. I'm well nervous.
Okay, we have 3 attempts. And we are going to get your twin brother on the show in probably next week. So you need to be able to beat him because it's definitely competition, right? A bit?
Can you see me?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so attempt 1. Go on.
Okay.
What was that, 8? That's good. Well, good. Okay, do you want to... Okay, that's actually pretty good. You told me you only got 5, so you're 8.
That's the best I've done. That's the best I've done.
See, it's because you're under pressure.
I know, I thought it'd be worse. Go again.
Oh, That's okay. Okay, last one.
Last one.
Yeah.
Take 8, to be fair. No.
Okay, so 8. So
lost it today.
That's fine. It's still usable. Yeah, I can tell you something. You are in the lead as of right now. So I'm really yeah, you are. With 8. So I'm hoping that you can keep that lead, and maybe we'll think of something to send our winner. I think we'll figure out something. All right, now I want to jump into your Instagram. You're not huge on social media, but you do tend to post here and there on Instagram. Yeah. So this first one I want to talk to you about. It is you're standing with obviously FIFA 19 and your stats, okay? Now I've seen you play as a player, and I'm a bit shocked with the pace that they gave you. I don't know, do you agree with the pace that they gave you?
No, I don't, to be fair. I think people sort of think that I'm quite slow because I'm big. They just assume I'm slow. But I've got big strides, and once I get going, I know I'm definitely more than 67. So
the passing on there, I'm actually a bit shocked as well, because your passing's unbelievable. Passing's low for me, I think.
I think you should work FIFA and help me out.
I'll give you hundreds across the board. Yeah. I'd give you 100 for the toilet paper challenge, definitely. All right, so this next one I want to bring up, obviously. Are you guys still friends? You played with him, you played against him, still friends, or still keep in contact a little bit?
Yeah, still friends. I've known Jesse since I was 10 years old. Been all through the academy together. We had our first loans together at Leicester. And with England together, so whenever I go to England now and he's there, it's like we've not been apart really. He's still one of my best friends there. He's not someone I keep in contact with every day because we've all got busy schedules and it can be difficult, but he's definitely one of my close friends, and he's such a good guy. He's just funny, he's down to earth, and yeah, he's a top lad.
All right, so this next Instagram one, come on now, talk me through this. Firstly, how cool of a moment is it that you were the first twins to ever play in the Premier League, and now you're both playing professional football at the highest level?
Yeah, I mean, that is obviously an achievement in itself, isn't it? To have twins play in the Premier League, it's hard enough to get one person in the Premier League, never mind brothers or twins. So it's a great achievement, but it's probably something that we'll look back on after our career and sort of think that, that was amazing. That was obviously a special moment. That was Will's Premier League, his debut for Hull City in the Premier League. So he came on, we were winning 1-0 and they scored a free kick last minute. So I was gutted at the end of the game, but it was obviously a great moment for my family and the thousands, so they were happy.
Such a cool moment. Your mum must be so proud of you guys. Now, this one, obviously, your promotion with Burnley. What was this moment? Is this one of your top moments of your career, do you think?
Yeah, I'd definitely say that whole season was my most enjoyable season I've ever played. I think that's the only time I've ever been chasing a title. And when you're winning, everything's just so much better. Winning week in, week out, and the mood around the place was so good. We had such a good bunch of lads, and it was a special time. And when you finally top it off and get promoted, it's an unreal feeling. So yeah, that's definitely one of my best moments in football.
All right, now a fun little segment. I got to get my cheat sheets here. All right, so just rapid fire. So you don't have time to think. I'm going to give you, it's got to be quick. So whatever comes to mind first.
Okay.
All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Of course, you're English. That's such a silly question. Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Really? A lot of people have been saying Messi. I like that. Okay. Tennis or golf?
Golf.
Okay. So you're like a Bale as well. I like that. Cooking or ordering in?
I'd like to say cooking.
Don't lie.
Ordering in.
Okay, what can you cook? If you had to make one dish, what would it be?
Chicken pasta. That's as far as it gets. That's as good as it gets.
I feel like that's a very footballer answer, and I love it. Avengers or Star Wars?
I've not actually seen any of them. What? That's bad, isn't it? Yeah.
That's okay. I haven't either. Phone call or text?
Phone call.
FIFA or Pro Evo?
FIFA.
Okay. Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Oscars or Grammys?
Oscars.
Oh, Oh, I like it. Lots of people have been saying Grammys. Twitter, Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay. Horror movies or a comedy?
Comedy.
Beach or mountain?
Huh?
Beach or mountain?
Beach.
Okay. You have to come to Canada then. We need to show you some good mountains. Cats or dogs? This is a silly question for you.
Dogs all day.
What kind of dog do you have for your fans tuning in?
I've got a German Shepherd. If I can flip the screen, he's actually lying down there. I can show you.
Flip the screen for me. Can you?
Vinny. Vinny.
Gorgeous. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's beautiful.
Oh, hang on. Vinny, come here. Vinny, come here.
He's like, nah, I'm enjoying this sun. It rains far too much here.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But yeah, so I've got a German Shepherd. And I've always had dogs, so yeah, definitely dogs.
Amazing. Well, Mike, thank you so much for tuning in and checking in with us. Really appreciate it. I know you could be doing many other things, but it means a lot to us just so people can see what you're doing during this crazy time.
Yeah, no, great to speak to you. Thank you.